by 57 points. The Rockets win against the Grizzlies last night, and he's now scored 30 or more points in 17 straight games. Harden scored a franchise record 36 points in the first half, and it seemed like a lock that he would reach his career high 60 points, but he was taken out with about 3 minutes left in the game. But Shannon, how impressive was this performance?
It was very impressive. He's unbelievable, Skip. He's never going to wow you with efficiency because he's going to put up a bunch of shots. He's going to miss a bunch of shots. But I don't know if I've ever seen anybody score the basketball as effortlessly as he can. Because, Skip, on an average night, he's going to shoot somewhere between 12 and 15 free throws. He's going to probably make about 88, 85 to 80, maybe 90%. Last night, he was 17 of 18. Earlier this year, he shot 27 free throws. He made 21. So he's going to get that. Now, the only way you can hope to keep James Harden from getting to 30 points is that you hope he has a night like he had the two nights earlier where he goes 1 for 17 from the three. But then even when he does that, he's going to shoot 20 free throws, and he's going to probably go something like 5 of 13, 5 of 17 from the field. So he'll be, 10 for 34. But when you shoot 20 free throws and you make, 18 of them, 17 of them, Skip, you're going to get it 30. But Skip, he had it going. He shot 37%. Can you imagine him having a night from the three-point line like Steph Curry just had, where he goes 11 of 18, with as well as he can get to the free throw line, as well as he can finish at the rim? I thought last night, Skip, legitimately, I tuned in and I just wanted to I was like, you know what? He going to get 70. And I want to say I saw another 70 because I caught Kobe's 81-point performance because it was the Sunday night after the Broncos had lost to the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. I said, you know what? I want to see another 70-point performance with my own eyes. Didn't see David Robinson because that wasn't on television. I said, but I want to see this because that's what I thought he was going to get. But, he kind of cooled off and then he picked it back up again. Skip, it's unbelievable what this guy can do. And what's making what he's doing so unbelievable, take any player you want, the best player on any team, and then I want you to take away his next 3 best players because he's playing without Capella, he's playing without CP3, and he's playing without Eric Gordon. So if you love Russell Westbrook, if you say he's the best player, take Paul George, Steven Adams, and Jeremy Grant away. If you like KD, take Steph, Clay, and Draymond away. And see if they can do what James Harden is doing.
I agree.
Because that's what makes what he's doing is so unbelievable, Skip. How, and granted, look, the Grizzlies at one point in time, Skip, they were leading the West. They're not that same team anymore. But what James Harden is doing is unbelievable. I don't know if I could see anything like this. Not the efficiency, because he's going to shoot, 12 or 38. He might shoot 11 or 35. But Skip, how effortlessly he gets to the rim. And they're calling everything. Oh, if you look at James Harden, you looked at him? Oh, that's foul. Go shoot 2 free throws, James. That's ridiculous how he get to the free throw line, Skip. He's shooting more. I bet you James Harden is shooting more free throws than some teams.
I know he shot 44 more than the second-place guy on the list, Joel Embiid, and he's made 63 more than Joel Embiid, who's second in makes. Well, that's just staggering. That's impossible. We're not that deep in the season.
Yes.
To me, off all your points, this was James Harden's most amazing performance yet.
Wow.
I have to put an asterisk, regular season performance, because I need to see more of this when it really, really counts in the postseason, because I haven't seen enough.
You like this better than the 50-point triple-double against the Lakers?
I do. I do, and I'll tell you why, because of circumstance. He actually played back-to-back the night before.
Right.
So they lost at Orlando and lost Capella at Orlando to a broken wrist 4 to 6 weeks. And James had shot 1 for 17. It's hard to shoot 1 for 17 because most coaches wouldn't allow you to continue to jack it up at that rate, right?
No.
How many would get 17 attempts and only make one without getting yanked or shut down or told no?
Right.
Just quit.
Yes.
Right? 1 for 17. So you're reeling mentally from that, psychologically from that. You have to travel, and now you're facing a Memphis team. I know they've been struggling, but they're still 6th in defensive efficiency. So they have good, sound defensive principles.
They got Gasol.
They do, and Conley Jr., and they know how to play.
Right.
And they got some athletes who know how to play. Kyle Anderson, the expert. These guys know how to play basketball, and they were no match from the start.
No.
Because he scored 36 in the first half.
But they needed them, Skip. They were only up 6 points at the half. They only had 54.
I know. Well, to your point, CP3 has been gone for a while now, and Eric Gordon's been gone for a while now. And so you got our guy Austin Rivers as your new sidekick, and Austin's playing really well. He plays along with him great. They play off each other great. But this was mostly just James saying, I'm psychologically tired here a little bit. I'm probably physically tired, and I could go for 81 tonight if I had time to go for 81. If it hadn't been a blowout, because it got away.
Right.
Because remember, he scored 57 in only 34 minutes of playing time. He only played 3:36 of the fourth quarter, 3 minutes and 36 seconds. What if D'Antoni just let him go?
Right.
Could he gotten to 70? Probably.
And think about it, Skip. Nene had 2 points.
Okay.
P.J. Tucker played almost 32 minutes. He had 5 points.
Okay.
You're playing with Donnell House Jr., who was in the G League. Well, I think
he's actually played pretty well this year.
Well, they cut him, Skip, and then in December they brought him back.
I like him, but go ahead.
And so you look at all these guys, you're like, guys playing 16 minutes and getting 0 points, 7 minutes get 0 points.
Yeah.
It's basically him or bust.
It is. I mean, they got Gerald Green who won last night.
Well, he got going from the 3-point line.
He made 4.
And Austin Rivers, like you said, Austin Rivers has played really well for him.
Yeah.
And he normally plays the best. He always takes the opposing team's best player. He's there now. They're Trevor Ariza.
But there's always one big glaring number down the stat line for James, and that is turnovers. He is going to turn it over at as high a rate as he shoots free throws. I don't know why he's just going to try this and try that. And
between the legs, behind the back.
Green light, no problem. He shakes it off. And he had 9 more turnovers last night. So for the year, he has 224 turnovers, and that is 52 more than the second place in turnovers.
No, he only had 5 last night, Skip.
Who?
Harden.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at it.
You were looking at his rebounds.
I was looking at rebounds. Sorry. I'm sorry. He had only 5.
Right.
But
he had 5 with it 13.
Okay, but he has 52 more turnovers than Trae Young has. Oh, that's interesting. That's runaway. And then to your free throw point, how hard is it to make 17 of 18 free throws? To me, it just psychologically, you just get mentally tired after a while where you just can't keep concentrating because you have to, you got to really lock in and feel it and stroke it, right?
I mean, okay, he goes 17, but he shot 27 in the game. Who shoots 27 free throws? I don't even know. Maybe Wilt.
Yep.
Maybe Shaq at one point in time, Skip. But I mean, to shoot that many free throws, and like you said, when you have that kind of green light, Skip, when you don't have to worry about anything. I mean, James Harden was getting the ball sometimes last night, Skip. He would bump into the guy, step back, and shoot the 3. And he did it like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, then Tony, you're not gonna say nothing? But what's there to say? Because it's either him or nothing.
Well, he still took 15 last night.
He did.
But he made 6.
So
he actually, what I loved was, and I was impressed by, he made his first 2 coming off 1 for 17. Well, that's pretty good.
So in other words, he's 7 for 32 in his last 3-quarter.
Correct. That's correct.
And it's like, okay, that's good. That's good, James. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Yep. Because
but he's unbelievable, Skip.
He's going to get you 57. He's all you got, and that's enough, man.
And he got a 54-point game against the Wizards this year. He's just been, like I said, the efficiency. I mean, I see his stat line. He's 13 to 38 one game, and he's 11 to 36 another game. And I'm like, what? Damn.
Yeah. I will give him this. He was in more attack mode last night because he had to be, and he couldn't attack for the lob to Capella.
Right.
He had to attack to get to the free throw line, and he did.
He did.
Right? So you got to give him that.
I watched a lot of James Harden games, Skip, when he was the 6th man of the year. And you know he had offensive game because a lot of times, Skip, they let him go. He run that second unit, and again, he could get to the basket with anybody. But anybody that tell you they saw this from James Harden, they're lying. Nobody saw this.
When he was at Oklahoma City.
When he was at Oklahoma City.
He killed my Spurs. I got to tell you that.
But Skip.
He killed them.
Skip,
he was a clutch shooting, dagger shooting, 3-point shooter then.
Skip, he's averaging 36 a night.
I know.
I mean, Jordan averaged 37. And we talk about that was spectacular. Kobe averaged that year, he averaged 81. He averaged 35. But they didn't get the assist. This guy's averaging 36 and giving you 8 assists tonight, Skip.
Yep. He's a magician with the basketball. He really is.
He doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon.
No.
We'll be watching him. All right. Is Antonio Brown done in Pittsburgh? James Harrison
he'll know.
knows the situation very well, better than anyone, and he will give us his take next.